In this video, I'll try to show how we can construct a mask by adding mask segments. The mask can be outer or inner mask. They have same fundamental construction. A mask consists of mask segments. To add a new mask segment, we need to press Add button. If we press Add button to add a new mask segment, in our case this is an outer mask segment, we encounter a dialog box. This dialog box presents the text boxes for all properties that a mask segment must have. Mask segment name is used to differentiate the segments from each other. Obviously, a mask segment name must be different from those of the other segments. I am typing here first segment as an instance. You can enter anything, whatever you want. The start and stop angles are used to define the initial and terminal points of a segment. I will type 0 for the start angle and 70 for the stop angle. We have to enter the number of points that construct the mask segment. The points will divide the mask segments into subsegments which have same lengths. By considering the start and stop angles, we can choose 71 number of points to achieve integer values of points for now. We plan to edit it and talk about both cases soon. For the level of segments, I will enter -30. The weight can be 1 for this example. And we are ready to add outer mask segment by pressing Add button of this dialog box. Now we can see the mask segment that we have just added. We can change the level and weight values manually in the list. But the more convenient way of editing a segment is performed by pressing Edit button after selecting the relevant segment. When we press the button, we are allowed to change segment's properties. For example, if we change the number of points into 200, we will have more subsegments which have smaller lengths. Before talking about editing the start and stop points, we will add another mask segment. When we press Add button, we see again same dialog box, but this time it offers some values. These values are start angle, level and weight. The proposed start angle is the stop angle of the last segment. The level and weight values, which is offered by software, are the same values as those of last segment. If we need, we can easily change their values. I'm typing the properties of the new segment and pressing the Add button. Now we can see both segments on the pattern graph in blue color. At this point, I want to point out one thing about the editing start or stop point of any segments. For example, if we want to change the stop angle of the first segment, which is 70 into 75, in this case, we need to refrain from overlapping of the segments, because the stop angle of the first segment would exceed the start angle of the last segment. For the same, we first make the second segment shorter by changing its stop angle into 75. We added second segment by typing 75 in the start point text box. As you see, the second segment has become shorter. Now we can extend the length of the first segment safely. We changed the stop angle into 75. In this way, we have changed the length of the first segment. As I said before, same rules are also valid for inner mask section. Thanks for watching.